Being a minority in Hollywood is tough. You don't wait on Hollywood. Hollywood is a bank, and the decision makers don't get the content. I became like her gay friend.
I'm too close to it to have a real opinion. I would say yes, erase his name off all them shits, because those motherfuckers our franchise from us.
Keenen Ivory Wayans first brought the family into the spotlight with the groundbreaking sketch comedy series In Living Color, which aired on Fox. He was soon joined by his talented siblings, Damon, Kim, Shawn, and Marlon. After In Living Color ended, the Wayans brothers continued to leave their mark on the industry. Keenen shifted to directing and helmed the hit comedy Scary Movie. Meanwhile, Damon became a household name for starring in TV sitcoms like My Wife and Kids. Shawn and Marlon formed a comedy duo, appearing together in fan-favorite films like White Chicks and Little Man.
He's like, we should play them. And then we watched Some Like It Hot, and I was like, yo, we can do this. And then from there, we just started creating it.
However, in recent years, the once dominant Wayans family has seemed less visible in the entertainment world. Various factors such as changing priorities, unconventional career choices, and public controversies may have contributed to this. For fans, the evolution of their careers has been an intriguing journey filled with both successes and setbacks. Despite their reduced presence in mainstream media, the Wayans family remains an iconic name in comedy.
We always got a joke. My cousin said God rest you, he was in his funeral, and because he was a motorcycle dude, and he loved motorcycles.
Marlon Wayans, the youngest sibling, has spent over 30 years making audiences laugh. Yet, being the youngest of the Wayans clan often makes him the subject of playful teasing by his family. Marlon has carved out a successful solo career, but is never far from the Wayans family legacy.
In a funeral, me and my brothers, in funerals, we sit there and we always got a joke.
The conversation didn't just center on business dealings. Marlon also opened up about personal experiences, including the pain of losing both his parents. He explored these themes in his new comedy special Good Grief, which highlights how humor can be a way to cope with the darkest moments of life. Despite the sensitive subject matter, Marlon maintains that laughter can exist even amid sorrow. When the interviewer challenged Marlon's metaphor comparing financial disputes to physical harm, Wayans clarified that he was speaking figuratively about how the Wayans family had been financially impacted. He labeled those involved in the deals as terrible people. While despite these challenges, the Wayans family remains Hollywood royalty, especially in the world of comedy. Their legacy began in the early 1980s, and Marlon acknowledges the significant influence of his older brothers, Keenen Ivory and Damon Wayans. Keenen, the creator of In Living Color, and Damon, a stand-up comedian and star of My Wife and Kids, helped pave the way for the rest of the family.
Yeah, Keenen.
Yeah, I don't
You
think
smell
so.
too much like weed.
No, but Damon, that's what Damon said to me.
Keenen be
Damon
like,
said,
you smell like weed.
yo, I said, can I take a picture? He said.
Marlon has successfully carved out his own identity, but even with his success, he still holds the role of the kid brother within the Wayans clan. During the promotion of his June 25th comedy show in Houston, Marlon shared a humorous story about his brother Damon. Surprised to learn they were both performing in Houston at the same time, Marlon suggested he open for Damon. However, Damon's response was less than enthusiastic. Marlon, mimicking Damon's signature humor, recounted Damon's sarcastic retort, "Why are you trying to steal my ticket sales?" According to Marlon, Damon's playful rejection came with a mix of love and sibling rivalry. He fondly recalled times when he was the target of his older brother's teasing. One incident that stood out was when Damon jokingly insisted that Marlon wear a little suit to the Oscars, which, as Marlon humorously admitted, actually happened at the Emmys, a mix-up that still stings as a public blunder. Marlon continued the story, mimicking Damon once again. "No, you're too ugly to be on stage. Stay where you are and let people come see your ugly self at your show at the Bayou Music Center. Despite Damon's constant jabs, Marlon reflected on their brotherly bond with humor and affection, noting that Damon, though tough, has always been an important influence on him. Even when he's on the receiving end of his brother's jokes, Marlon embraces the humor, knowing it's all part of their dynamic. Marlon Wayans has always taken his sibling rivalry in stride. Reflecting on his relationship with his brothers, he shared, "Marlon said he loved me, but I don't think Damon liked me too much because I was my mom's baby. I don't think any of them liked me because I got all the hugs." Marlon jokes about his comedic redemption one day, teasing that he's saving his moment to get back at his brothers until they're too old to retaliate. Laughter has been the constant thread that holds the Wayans family together through the ups and downs of their sibling dynamics. While their teasing often bordered on tough love, it made their journey through comedy all the more entertaining. Marlon recalled, "Seeing Damon was like a joke to me, and it wasn't just him, Shawn and Keenen too." He added humorously, "They made me go to the Oscars in a little suit while they all looked fly." This playful banter has been a hallmark of their brotherhood, particularly as the youngest sibling in a family full of comedians. It's clear Marlon experienced a unique dynamic growing up, with his brother Damon often leading the charge in ribbing him. Marlon also referenced another sibling, Shawn Wayans, widely known for his work as an actor, comedian, writer, and producer. Shawn rose to fame as one half of the comedy duo The Wayans Brothers, co-starring with Marlon in the sitcom that aired on WBTV from 1995 to 1999.
John T-Boy's boy Witherspoon. That was my dude, man. I first fell in love with John's comedy.
Born into a family deeply rooted in the entertainment industry, Shawn is the 9th of 10 siblings. The Wayans family, raised by a social worker mother and a supermarket manager father, became a powerhouse in Hollywood. Shawn's siblings, including Keenen Ivory Wayans, Damon Wayans Sr., and Kim Wayans, have all contributed to successful projects like Scary Movie, In Living Color, Don't Be a Menace, White Chicks, My Wife and Kids, and Little Man.
Hey, yo, dog. Does this shirt make me look gay? Nah, man. What about now?
One scene from Scary Movie that sparked speculation shows Ray in a locker room, playfully questioning his friend about the perceived gayness of his outfit. Ray then adjusts his vest, asking humorously, "What about now?" In another scene, Ray requests his girlfriend dress like a man before they become intimate. These comedic moments blurred the lines between the character's persona and Shawn's real-life identity.
Oh man, you boners aren't ready yet? Dude, relax, man. I'm telling you, we'll get there on time, all right? Yo, dog, what y'all think? Tucked in or out?
Leading some fans to conflate the two. However, Shawn's long-term relationship with fitness expert Ursula Alberto further dispelled any rumors about his orientation. The couple was together from 1999 to 2008, sharing 3 children. Layla, born in 1999, Ilya in 2002, and Marlon Wayans in 2004. Although the two eventually separated, Shawn continues to lead a relatively private personal life.
Well, we only get the really small kids stuff. When you if you driving, you ain't get.
Despite the speculation, Shawn's portrayal of Ray was meant to entertain, with the character's ambiguity serving as a comedic device rather than a reflection of the actor's own identity. In one of the more memorable scenes, Ray asks his friend for reassurance that he doesn't look gay while wearing a yellow vest, only to adjust it and jokingly ask, "What about now?" Moments like these, crafted for humor, fueled discussions about Shawn's real-life orientation.
What about now? Nah.
Another scene that added to the intrigue featured Ray requesting his girlfriend to wear men's clothing during an intimate moment, further confusing viewers. While these scenarios were designed to elicit laughs, they also prompted questions about Shawn's personal life, blurring the line between his on-screen persona and reality. Ultimately, the rumors surrounding Shawn Wayans' orientation were a product of his character's comedic ambiguity in Scary Movie. The humor in the film was meant to play on stereotypes and exaggerate situations for comedic effect, not to reflect the actor's true personal life. Today, Shawn continues to focus on his career while maintaining a low profile, allowing his work to speak for itself rather than the speculation. It's important to understand that an actor's portrayal of a character in a film doesn't necessarily reflect their real-life identity. In the case of Shawn Wayans, his off-screen relationships and experiences dispel any misconceptions that may arise from his on-screen roles. Shawn is not the only Wayans sibling to face rumors. His younger brother Marlon Wayans, who also starred in the Scary Movie franchise, faced speculation after being seen with a TSA agent in 2010.
I ask you, have you ever been with a man?
In light of these issues, public figures like Marlon Wayans, who openly support and embrace their LGBTQIA family members, often become targets for some remarks. As Pride Month began in 2019, Marlon posted a loving tribute to his daughter Amai on Instagram, sharing a photo of her with a heartfelt caption, "Happy Pride to my pride and joy. I wouldn't change one effing thing about you. Love you to the moon, around the sun, through the galaxies, and back again." With this post, Marlon not only celebrated his daughter's identity, but also used his platform to advocate for inclusivity and understanding. His message of support set a positive example at a time when public solidarity with the LGBTQIA community is more important than ever.
My daughter, she's like an intellectual nerd stud slash. Like, I don't know.
Was it easy for her to come out to you, or did you make it easy?
She told me she was 14.
While the majority of comments on Marlon's Instagram post were supportive, a few negative and some remarks prompted him to respond. One user wrote, "Another brother from Hollywood who failed his kids." Another comment added, "Sorry for you both. God's laws are real." Yet another remarked, "They're all gay for real, just haven't come out yet." In response to these hurtful comments, Marlon stood firm, refusing to be swayed by ignorance. His actions serve as a reminder that, despite the progress made, regressive views still exist. Marlon's public support for his daughter and the LGBTQIA community demonstrates the importance of standing up for love, acceptance, and inclusivity in a world that can still be hostile toward those who are different. Marlon Wayans recently addressed some colorful comments regarding his interaction with a fan on social media. After a photo of a woman sparked rumors, he humorously responded on Twitter saying, "Y'all smoking something if you think she's not fine." How are they calling her anything but beautiful? What are they even smoking? This playful defense shows how Marlon often uses humor to handle public speculation and rumors. However, Marlon's brother Damon Wayans has faced more serious controversy, particularly regarding his defense of Bill Cosby during the height of the allegations against the comedian.
Some of them really is when you look, I look at them and go, no, you don't want that.
Damon, who starred in Living Color and had a successful career in movies and sitcoms, made headlines after defending Cosby on the Breakfast Club radio show. When asked about the accusations, Damon made some controversial remarks, suggesting that some of the women accusing Cosby were just unreachable. Damon stirred further controversy by jokingly saying, "If I were him, I'd divorce my wife, give her all my money, and go to a deposition smoking a cigar with maybe a quaalude." He also cast doubt on the validity of the accusations, suggesting that Cosby had consensual relationships with the women and questioning why some accusations were only coming to light decades later. "How big is his thing that it gives you amnesia for 40 years? Damon quipped, sparking outrage. When the show's host pointed out that some of Cosby's accusers had come forward many years earlier, Damon didn't relent. He questioned their stories, sarcastically saying, "If you listen to them, they say, 'The first time? How many times did it happen? Just listen to what they're saying. Some of them are really unconvincing.'" Although Damon later backtracked slightly, apologizing to anyone who might have been a victim, his comments left a lasting negative impression. Bill Cosby faced allegations from more than 40 women, which led to a criminal investigation by Los Angeles police, though no charges were filed at the time. Cosby admitted to marital infidelity, but denied any criminal wrongdoing, claiming that all encounters were consensual. Despite this, Damon's defense of Cosby led to a significant backlash on social media. Critics labeled Damon as dismissive of women's experiences, with one person on Twitter calling him a douchebag, and another saying, Damon Wayans doesn't respect women. Many found his comments about Cosby's scandal offensive, and Damon's defense was labeled as dismissive of the serious nature of the allegations. In addition to his defense of Cosby, Damon also criticized what he saw as a double standard in how Cosby was treated, compared to other celebrities like Woody Allen and Stephen Collins, who faced allegations of their own but did not receive the same level of public outrage. Damon believed that Cosby's fall from grace was partly due to his outspoken criticism of young black men, which caused him to lose support within the black community.
I look at no, he don't want that.
I was taken aback. The word unrapeable, I don't think that should be in anybody's vocabulary.
Damon's career, though long and successful, has had its share of ups and downs. After his run on In Living Color, he continued acting in films and television. However, his 2006 attempt to return to sketch comedy with The Underground, which was promoted as In Living Color on steroids, was short-lived. The show was canceled after just one season, with Variety calling it warmed over improv stew that labors too hard to shock.
First of all, we must internalize the flatulation of the matter by transmitting the effervescence of the Indian.
The Wayans brothers, despite their accomplishments in Hollywood, have not been immune to the effects of rumors and controversies. From Damon's defense of Cosby to Marlon addressing rumors about his personal life and family, the Wayans family has faced their share of public scrutiny. Despite this, they remain influential figures in comedy. As always, speculation and rumors continue to surround the family, and it's unclear how this will impact their future careers. For now, the Wayans brothers continue to navigate the challenges of being in the public eye, and their legacy in the entertainment industry remains significant. That's it for today. We'll see you in the next video. Until then, goodbye.